Let's now explore our AWS Budgets tool. Go ahead and watch this AWS Educator video and you can continue on our video once you're ready. So AWS Budgets, what is it? It's a cost management tool that helps you set spending limits to track your AWS usage, and you can receive alerts when those costs have exceeded those thresholds that you define. So create budgets to plan your service usage, service costs, and instance reservations, and you could get to set custom alerts when your usage does go past your budget. So extremely useful when it comes to managing costs. Again, this will be something that you're going to do in this week's lab. So info in AWS Budgets updates 3 times a day to help you accurately determine how close your usage is to your budgeted amounts or to the AWS free tier limits. So suppose that you have set a budget for Amazon EC2 to ensure that your company's usage of EC2 doesn't exceed $200 for the month. In AWS Budgets, you can set a custom budget that'll notify you when the usage has reached half this amount. This setting would allow you to receive an alert to your email, for example, and decide how you'd like to proceed with your continued use of EC2. So this is a sample budget. So there's a lot of important details on here, including the current amount that EC2 has used this so far. So as we look at this marker here on 1, we can see that the current usage for the total EC2 cost budget is currently at $136.90. Our budget is for 200. It's forecasting us to be very close to that threshold at $195.21 based on previous usage. So you can also review usage comparisons of your current versus your budgeted, or your forecasted versus your budgeted usage. So in the top row, as we can see here where the 2's at, of this sample budget, the forecasted versus budgeted bar is currently at 125.17%. That means that what they predict that you'll use in, for example, this project Nemo, they predict that we're going to go over by 25%, right? Everything over 100% is what you're exceeding the budget by. So the reason is because the forecasted amount is of $56, which is roughly around 25% higher than our budgeted threshold of $45. But budgeted here, forecasted, and current. Because it's not even the end of the month yet, right? We can see that we're probably going to go past our budgeted and somewhere close to the forecasted. So this is predicted values. This is the values we hope for to fall under. And then this is where we're actually at. So next up is AWS Cost Explorer. Go ahead and watch this video. When you're ready, you can continue on ours. So what is AWS Cost Explorer? So it's another tool. This time it's going to help you visualize, understand, and manage your AWS costs and usage over time. So it has a default report of the cost and usage for your top 5 cost accruing AWS services, but you can also apply some filters to analyze data at a more granular level. So you can view resource usage at the hourly level, for example, or based on certain key services of your choice. So let's take a look at an example of the AWS Cost Explorer tool. So this is a dashboard that shows the monthly cost of EC2 over a 6-month period. So the bar for each month separates the cost for different EC2 instance types. So the different colors represent different types of EC2 instances. And then by analyzing your AWS costs over time, you can make informed decisions about the future costs and how you plan your budgets. So if you notice, for example, oh, my other instance types right here under the green, they're kind of going all over the place. If it's unpredictable, right, then I need to go in there and figure out how can I better manage, right, my usage here. Can I set limits to my usage? Do I need to set up an alert, right, for these types of instances? So yeah, it's all based on what your goals are for a company, but ultimately, right, any company wants to save money, but you also want your services to run smoothly and be highly available to your customers. So AWS Cost Explorer helps you decide, hey, what are my biggest spenders? Where am I saving money? And where could I save even more?